Hello my dear students and welcome to Zenith Academy Online. My name is Shagufta Jaipuri and today we are going to talk on a very important topic, that is the pulse and the blood pressure and the difference between the pulse and the blood pressure. Now this video lesson is also part 10 of the ICSE chapter, the circulatory system for class 10. So let us understand what pulse is and what do you mean by blood pressure. Now children, pulse. Arteries have a muscular wall, therefore they distend, that is expand or dilate every time blood is forced through them due to contraction of the heart. Now children, you know that when the heart contracts, it pushes out blood to the pulmonary artery and to the aorta with a lot of force. Whenever there is a ventricular contraction, the blood is pumped out of the heart with a lot of force, lot of pressure. So the arteries have to withstand that pressure. So arteries have a muscular wall and therefore they expand or dilate every time blood is forced through them due to contraction of the heart. And if we press our fingers, gently over a superficial means which is slightly above the skin, which is slightly near the skin, which is not deep inside. So if you press your finger gently over a superficial radial artery of the wrist, so these are the radial arteries of the wrist, and on the side of the thumb, so these arteries which are there on the side of the thumb are known as radial artery of the wrist. Then you can easily feel the pulse. So if you can just touch here, you can feel the pulse. So what is pulse? Pulse is that throbbing sensation whenever the blood is pushed out of the heart. So if you just touch your hand near the radial artery of the wrist on the side of the thumb, you can feel your pulse. Now how do we define pulse? So pulse is an alternate expansion and elastic recoil of the wall of the artery during the ventricular systole. You know what is ventricular systole? Systole is contraction and ventricular system is contraction of the ventricle. So whenever ventricles contract, blood is pushed. When right ventricle contracts, it pushes blood out of this pulmonary artery which goes to the lungs. And when left ventricle contracts, it pushes blood to the aorta and then it goes to different body parts. So during the ventricular systole, what happens? The walls of the artery expand and then again recoil. Whenever there is contraction, blood is pumped out. So as it pumped out, it expands and then again recoils. So the alternate expansion and elastic recoil of the wall of artery during ventricular systole is known as pulse. So I hope you have learned the definition of pulse very well. It is the alternate, one after another, expansion and elastic recoil. So there is an expansion and then again it recoils back. Who recoils? The walls of the artery. When it recoils? During the ventricular systole. So this is how you define pulse. Now let us read more about pulse. Your heart rate or pulse. So your pulse is nothing but your heart rate, the number of times your heart beats. So your heart rate or pulse is the number of times your heart beats in 1 minute. So heart rate varies from person to person. Different people have different heart rates, though there is not much variation. It's lower when you are at rest, when you are sleeping, when you are relaxed, when you are not doing any physical exercise. At that time it is slightly lower, but it is higher when you exercise or even during certain emotions. For example, the emotions when you are crying, when you are under stress, or even when you are very happy, or when you see a person you like. So at that time your pulse rate changes, your heart starts beating faster. Now, blood pressure versus heart rate, whether these two are same or not. No, my dear children, heart rate and blood pressure are very different. Okay, so heart rate is separate from blood pressure. That's the force of your blood against the walls of your blood vessel, the force of your blood against the walls of the blood vessels. Now a faster pulse means pulse is heart rate. So faster pulse doesn't necessarily means higher blood pressure. So blood pressure is the force that the walls of our arteries experience. Okay, whereas what is pulse or heart rate, that how many times it has expanded or dilated. Okay, so a faster pulse rate does not necessarily mean higher blood pressure. When your heart speeds up, like when you exercise, then your blood vessels should expand to let more blood pass through. Okay, that is why your heart rate increases, means it will expand dilate quickly. So your heart rate increases, but it doesn't mean that the pressure of the blood will increase. Okay, the pressure is dependent on the contraction. So how much it will contract, it will give that much pressure only. But the rate is how many times it is dilating and expanding. So here you can see I have given a fun diagram. So you can see this is the normal blood pressure and still this is feeling the pressure. Hey, I really can't be under this much pressure, but this much pressure is vital for us. Now, what is blood pressure? We should understand blood pressure very well. Okay. Now, blood pressure is the pressure which the blood flowing through the arteries exerts on the wall. So, the pressure that the walls of the arteries experience is known as blood pressure. So, blood pressure is the pressure which the blood flowing through the arteries exerts on the wall. Now, here you can see that there are two readings. Okay, whenever you are measuring your blood pressure, you can see there are two scales here also, and if it is a digital one, here also you can see there are two readings. Now what are they? Okay, so the first one is systolic pressure and this one is diastolic pressure. Now what is this? The blood pressure measures the force on the wall of the blood vessels caused by the pressure of the blood. This we all know. Now systolic pressure. Systole, you know, is contraction. So when the ventricles of the heart contracts, okay, it gives out the blood with a lot of pressure, and this is where from the aorta the blood comes out and goes to the arteries with a lot of pressure. That is why it is able to supply blood to all the body parts. If it is not going with pressure, it will not go, because the blood has to be pumped from the heart till the toes and till the brain. So it has to go with a lot of pressure. When it happens during systolic pressure, during ventricular systole. So systolic pressure is the pressure of the blood when your heart beats to pump the blood out of the heart. Okay, so that is systolic pressure. So it is always the upper limit of your blood pressure. Okay, now diastolic pressure is the pressure of the blood when your heart rests in between the beats. So when are the two beats? Okay, the heart beats when the blood is pumped out and then it relaxes. So there is a time of relaxation between two beats, and at that time the pressure of the blood is diastolic pressure. So diastolic pressure is the pressure of the blood when your heart rests in between two beats. This is the upper limit of the blood pressure and this is the lower limit. The upper limit is known as systolic pressure, the lower limit is called diastolic pressure. Systole, you should always remember, is contraction. So whenever contraction is there, the blood is flowing out with a high pressure. So this has to be high and this has to be low. Now we look at the normal ranges. The systolic pressure should be anywhere between 100 to 140 mm of mercury for a normal person, and the diastolic pressure should be between 60 to 80 mm mercury. Now a person who is suffering from hypertension has the higher numbers. Okay, so he has the systolic pressure of more than 140 mm and a diastolic pressure of more than 90 mm. So whenever this much blood pressure is recorded, the person might be suffering from a disease known as hypertension. So children, this was all about the pulse and the blood pressure. I hope you enjoyed the video lesson. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and write it in the comment box. And please follow our channel, subscribe to our channel and tap on the bell icon so that you can receive notifications for the coming video lessons of the same chapter, that is the circulatory system. Also, share our channel with all your friends and keep the learning on. Thank you.